My name is Sue. I am 2 years old. We have this child. My name is Timmy. I am
My name
10.
is Sue.
I am
Sorry.
10 years old. Then here we have, my name is Noah. I am 32 years old. My name is Carol. I am 55 years old. All right. So we've started off with our names and numbers and ages. It's a revision of our last class. All right. So we started looking at the numbers. Here is the sounds. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, and 100.
Yes,
Right.
and when you see these numbers, you find out that from 1, 2, 3, 4, up to 10, they are different. They don't look similar. They are different. But when we when we go to 11, 12, 13, you start seeing they are taking a part of the other like 12. So they take the 2, then they add the 11. Then when you see here also, you can find out that this is 13. And on 13, they're just adding 10. So it's if you start seeing it in that way, you find it that it's becoming a little bit easier. But where it becomes so easier, it's when it comes to 20. So when you know how to pronounce like 21, so 20, 21. So the only thing you will need to do is to add the 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So it becomes so easier when you're doing it. And also when it comes to 30, is the same. When you put 30, if you want to go to the next, which is 31, you just write the 30 and then you add the 1. So it becomes 31. It's the same as 50, it's the same as 60, you just add 61. Just add 1. 70, you just add 70, then you add the 1 if it's 72 or something. So one day you can come across, you want to read the figures in English or you want to write it down. So that's how easier it becomes. And then now we move to bigger figures, a little bit like we have 200. So when it's 100, like the one we have seen here, it's 100. So the difference is it's 100. So when it comes to 200, you just write 2. I think this can be maybe a currency in a country. You see, like is this, you just know that is a 200. Then when you see something like this, you just know this is a 300. When you see this, you know this is a 400. So it's the 4. Here it's the 4s, and the first part of the figure is the one that is changing. Here it's 500, 600, 700, 800, 900. Then there is 1,000. So if it's also 1,001 or 1,000 and something, the one that changes it's here. So it can be 4,000, it will be 4 and then 1,000. Then there is a million, 1 million, and then so on. Back to you, Daly.
All right. So now we're going to look at places. Where do you come from? Where do you live? Example number 1. I come from Kenya and I live in Nakuru. Number 2. I come from America and I live in Ohio. Number 3. I come from Brazil and I live in Salvador.
Yeah,
So here we're
basically,
talking about, oh,
so basically here, it's two people who are trying to have a conversation. And these people, when they're having a simple conversation, the essence of the conversation is they're trying to know where the other person comes and where they live. So that's why we see here the first person it talks about where do you come from and where do you live. So then they are putting it in practice. So they are trying to say the first person, who is person 1, is saying, I come from Kenya and I live in Nakuru. So it gives us that it tells us that this person comes from. So this is where do you come from? So this person comes from Kenya, and where does he or where do you live? Where he lives it's Nakuru. So they're trying to make it simpler. And also here we find out that the second person is saying, I come from America and I live in Ohio. So still he's telling us where he comes from and also where he lives. Also here we will find out there is another person also who comes from Brazil and also is telling us where he lives. And here on down here you find out that people now, they're trying, we want to do, if you want to know the job of someone, what the person does, his occupation, and what do they do. So example 3, another example, you will find out that the person is saying, I am a teacher. So being a teacher is the job, and also it's the occupation, what he does, and also what he does. So that is the occupation. And also we have another person who is saying, I am an artist. So you can meet someone asks you, what do you do? What job do you, what is your job? Like, what is your job? The job you do. You can say, I am a pastor, I am a teacher, I am an engineer, I am a police officer, things like those. So there is where this comes in. And also there is another person who is saying, I am a firefighter. These are the people who actually, when there is fire, they put off fires, big fires, in case there is an emergency. They are the ones who help. And an artist, an artist is you can be a music artist, you can be an artist who draws pictures and paints, and also you can what else can you do as an artist?
so you can do sculptures.
Yes.
You can do screen printing. You can make T-shirts.
Yes.
You can do paintings, sketches, all sorts of things.
Yes, and also as now a teacher is someone like maybe what we are doing today. We are teachers. We are teaching. So that is a teacher, and also like Jesus, who was the greatest teacher. So he was also a teacher because he used to teach. So that is what a teacher actually means.
Isaac, can I ask you something?
Yes.
Is it possible to come back to this slide where you started the conversation?
Yes.
No, the next one. My name. Okay.
Yes.
Let me translate that for the people so that they can understand, okay?
Okay.
Please. Então, pessoal, vocês viram aí, eu deixei eles falando aqui com vocês, porque vocês precisam ouvir muito o inglês, tá? Ouvir muito. Mas agora eu vou traduzir, e aí, se você tem alguma dúvida, você abre o áudio e fala, tá bom? A gente tá aqui para aprender. Então, ó, my name, meu nome, nome, is Sue. Meu nome é Sue. Eu eu tenho 2 anos de idade. Esse eu, I am, na última aula vocês viram sobre o I am. Geralmente você traduz I am como eu sou ou eu estou, certo? Mas, quando vai falar de idade, aí você traduz como eu tenho. Eu tenho 2 anos de idade. I am 2 years old. Ok? Então, eu tenho 2 anos de idade. My name, meu nome é Timmy. I am 10 years old. Então, eu tenho 10 anos de idade. Meu nome é Noah. My name is Noah. I am 32 years old. Ok? My name is Carol. Meu nome é Carol. I am 55 years old. Eu queria ver com vocês aqui quem gostaria de falar isso aqui e colocar a sua idade e o seu nome. Quem gostaria de falar agora? Fazer um teste aqui. Vamos ver aqui quem vai ser o primeiro a falar. Alguém do grupo aqui? Alguém quer falar? Só o áudio mesmo, não precisaria abrir. Não? Ninguém? Pronto, Ellen. Vamos abrir aqui o áudio.
Pastor,
Fala.
what question?
I would like, eu estou pedindo para alguém ler isso aqui e colocar o seu nome e sua idade.
Ah, can I? Can I
Yeah.
try? Okay. Uh, my name is Daniele. I am 36 years old.
Very good. Very good. Anyone else? Mais alguém gostaria de fazer o teste aqui? Deixa eu ver. Nós temos Francineide, nós temos a Luma. Mais alguém quer fazer? Não, então vamos passar. Let's go to the next slide, please. So, aqui são os números, né? Você já deve ter ouvido esse de 1 a 10, mas depois nós temos, né, de 11, 12, aí esse teen, vocês vão lembrar de adolescente, né? 13, 14. E aqui vai continuar, 21, 22. Quando chega aqui, 40, 30, 50, 60. Bem legal isso aqui. Pode passar, por favor. Could you go to the next slide, please? I'm sorry. So 200, 300, 400, tudo com 100. Se tiver 2 zeros aqui, né? 300 aqui, million, thousand and million. Next, please. De onde você vem? Where do you come from? Where do you come from? De onde você vem? Where do you live? Where do you live? Onde você mora? Exemplo. I come from Kenya. Eu venho do Quênia. E eu moro em Nakuru. I come from Kenya and I live in Nakuru.
Yes, and just something, Pastor. So if we can have someone to put to say I come from, then they put where they come from. They say they come from Brazil, and then they say where they live. So I live in. They say where they live.
Ok. Alguém gostaria de fazer o teste aqui, ó, por exemplo, eu venho do Brasil e moro, aí diz o nome da sua cidade. Quem quer fazer o teste aqui? Alguém? Pronto, Ellen, você.
Vamos lá. Deixa eu ver. Where do you come from? I come from, no, I'm from Brazil and I live in Macapá, Amapá.
Thank you.
And I am a journalist. But
Journalist. Wow.
I was fired.
Wow.
That's it.
But you're gonna get another job. Yeah.
I mean,
Amen. So what is your job? What is your occupation? What do you do?
Yes.
Qual é o seu emprego? Qual é a sua ocupação? Onde você trabalha? O que você faz? São as mesmas frases de forma diferente. Então, pode dizer, I'm a teacher. I'm a teacher, sou um professor. I'm an artist, sou um artista. I'm a firefighter, sou um bombeiro. Então, a Ellie já respondeu isso aqui. Next, please. Okay, go ahead.
You talked about it. So here, it's when someone now asks you, we talked about where someone comes from. And here you can see we are saying, I come from Jamaica and I live in,
Mandeville.
yes. And then, so this is the map of Jamaica. And here you can see the color, the background of the map. What is the color?
The color is blue, the ocean.
Yes. So this is blue. How about this?
The Jamaican flag is green, yellow, and black.
Yes. And then what color is this?
The color of Jamaica itself here is yellow.
So Delia comes from Jamaica and he lives in
Mandeville.
Yes. And here we have the flag of Kenya. This is the flag of my country. And the color of the flag is, it has black. And I'll give you more information about it because I'm Kenyan. So it's black because it represents that we are black. And then it has white, which means that we are peaceful, the white. And then it has red, showing that the people of Kenya fighted to get independence, the blood that was shed when people were fighting to get the independence. And we have green, which shows the vegetation around Kenya, because Kenya, we have green vegetations and stuff. And then it has a shield. This is a shield in the middle, this one. It's a shield like the one which Goliath used to have when they were about to fight with David. That is a shield.
A shield é o escudo, né?
Spear. These two, the ones that you're seeing on sideways, these are spears. Those are the spears. And the map here, this is the map of Kenya, and where I live is where the arrow is pointing. And here we have an ocean down here, the one we are seeing with light blue. This one is water, and it's the Indian Ocean. And then this one here is the borderline. This is the borderline of the country. And it borders country like Tanzania. It borders country like Uganda. Here it borders country like South Sudan. And here, this is the border of Kenya and Ethiopia. And here is the border of Kenya and Somalia. And basically this is it. And then if someone asks me, I say, I come from Kenya. So the Kenya is the country itself, but I live in Nakuru, the place where I live. It's there. That is basically about it.
Very good. Very good. So, ele está explicando aqui sobre a sua cidade, né? Sobre o seu país, a bandeira, as cores, né? Todas as explicações aí vocês entenderam. Ok, thank you.
And here we tried also to put the pictures of the people where this is saying, I am an artist. So the artist is there. He has a hat. So Delia, you can tell us. So you can. What is this? That the
Right?
artist
A
is putting
beret.
on?
She has a
Yes.
beret. She has a
Yes.
paintbrush, a sketchbook, and a pink top. I am an artist. And she has brown pants on. And we
And
have
here is the picture.
this.
Yes. He's holding a stick in his hands, and then he has a red book. And then he's putting on, is it like a gray suit?
Yes.
Yes, he's putting on a gray suit with a tie, a blue tie. And then he has dark black shoes, I think, but we cannot see it very clear. And then here we have a police officer. He's putting on, what is this, Delia?
He has a hat, his
Yes.
uniform hat. He
Yes.
has on a navy blue uniform.
Yes.
And here
And
he
then,
has his black belt.
yes.
Yes.
And then, and on the navy blue suit, it has like yellow buttons. And then he's saluting. And then here, down here, we have a firefighter. I think she's a female. And what is
Yes.
this?
She also has a hat on for protection, to protect her when she is going into the burning houses. And this is a fire hose for the water to come out. Yes. So her outfit is protective to protect her from fire.
Okay.
And it is gray and yellow.
This is gray and this is yellow. Yes. Okay. Pastor, you have something to say?
Oh, yeah, vocês estão vendo aqui que ele está explicando as cores, né? Gray, yellow, and a hose, a mangueira, né? Então, quando eles apontarem para as coisas aqui, vocês vão prestar atenção, porque aí vocês vão ver a pronúncia como é exatamente. Thank you.
This is still about the nationality. Like they can ask you nationality. It's where when those who have an identity card, when you read on your identity card, it has a nationality. So where you belong, the country that you belong in, that is the nationality. So everyone has his own nationality. And for example, here we have a person who is saying, I am Jamaican. It means his nationality is Jamaican. So I can ask Delia, what is your nationality? Then she'll tell me she's Jamaican. Or she's American. So she can tell us about that. And then for me, if someone asks me what is my nationality, I will say I am Kenyan. So I'll say I am Kenyan. And for you who are Brazilians, you can say I am Brazilian. So that is your nationality. You are Brazilian. So that is your nationality. And then someone also can ask, it's the same as what is your citizenship? So when it comes to citizenship, there are some people who can have dual citizenship, like two. You can belong in two countries. You can say you are from Brazil and also Kenya. So when you have that, that is where citizenship comes in. And for example, someone can say, I am a citizen of Kenya. So it means for me, I only have one citizenship for one country.
Ok. Então, qual é a sua nacionalidade, Vigor? nation, mas ficaria em português nacionalidade. Tem algumas coisas, algumas letras parecidas, né? Eu sou jamaicano. Eu sou queniano. Eu sou americano. Eu sou brasileiro. Eu sou brasileiro. Então, quando perguntar sobre a nacionalidade, você vai colocar o AN no final. Jamaican, Kenyan, American, Brazilian. Qual é a sua cidadania? Então, aqui, ó, city, cidade, cidadania. Eu sou um cidadão do Quênia.
Okay.
Thank you.
So still here we had that where people are saying where they come from and where they live in, and this is the flag of Brazil. I don't know why it's this color. I will learn about it maybe one day. So this is the flag of Brazil, and it's green, yellow, and sky blue, I
Yes.
think. And it has a strip here which is white. And then we have a flag of Ethiopia, which is green, yellow, red, and it has like like a pyramid or a star, like a star. And this star has some corners, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it has 5 corners or edges. And then we have a flag here for Japan, which is white. And in the middle, it has a red circle. A red circle. This is the circle, the red one. And the person is Japanese. So he comes from Japan and lives in
Kyoto.
Yes, and then he is Japanese. So that is his nationality. He's Japanese.
Could you come back a little bit? Yes. You were asking about the colors of our country. When you told
Yes.
us about the green in your flag, it's the same thing, the forest, you see?
Yes.
And the yellow represents the minerals and the gold, the riches of our country. The blue represents the sky of Rio de Janeiro in the day of independence. So those stars here, every star represent a state, one of our states. And this white represents peace, and it is written order and progress.
Okay, that's very good. Thank you for that. And here we have more. So we have someone who is saying, I was born in Jamaica. So the person was born in Jamaica. This is an arrow showing this is an arrow. Then he's saying, I was born in Jamaica, but I live in America. So this is the flag of America. It has a lot of stars here. And then it has red and white strips.
So we can focus on the but. So it's the contrast. So I was born in Jamaica, but I live in America. So even though you were born in Jamaica, you are now living in America. So we have the past and we have the present.
And here we have a person who I was born in India. So this is a flag of India. This is
It's orange, white, and green. And we have a blue symbol in the center. But I live in Cambodia. The flag is blue, red, and blue again. And in the center, we have what appears to be a temple. Here, I was born in South Korea. So we have a white flag with a circle with red and blue and black stripes. But I live in England. So we have red, blue, and white. Now we're at our Bible characters. So we're going to use this as a revision for everything that we went over. And we'd like if someone could attempt to read it after we're done giving an example. So our first Bible character here would be Adam. Hello, my name is Adam. I lived in the Garden of Eden. I lived to be 930 years old. Eve is my wife. Hello,
And
my name is Adam. I lived in the Garden of Eden. I lived to be 930 years old. Eve is my wife.
and here we see the picture of Adam is here, and Adam is holding a bird, and this bird has a wing. This is a wing of that bird, and also here we have a giraffe, which is brown in color, and it has some strips here which are white. And this is one of the tallest animals in the jungle. And here we have something like
Tiger.
a tiger, and
Yes.
it's showing that the tiger is red, the color of the tiger, and then it has some black strips, and here we can see some brown, and then here we see some vegetation, some green vegetation, and then these are some leaves and some leaves. So we will wish for someone to try and be Adam and say, hello, my name is Adam, and I lived in the Garden of Eden. I lived to be 930. And then Eve is my wife. So we will wish someone to try.
Então vamos lá. Quem gostaria de testar agora? De repetir isso aí? De ler? Alguém? Quem gostaria de tentar?
Eu tô
Nossa.
esperando alguém dizer que quer fazer primeiro, quer falar primeiro.
Você então, Ellen. Vamos lá. Lê aí, por favor.
Tá, vou tentar. Hello, my name is Adam. I lived in the Garden of Eden. I lived to be 930 years old. Eve is my wife.
Yes.
Job.
That's it. É isso aí.
Thank
isso.
you.
Como fala Gênesis? Pronuncia o Gênesis.
Fala Genesis, é quase a mesma coisa. Genesis.
Gênesis?
É,
Ok.
quase a mesma
Gênesis 2:8.
coisa. 2:8. Very good.
Yes.
Oh,
It's in
Isaac.
Genesis 2:8 that reads, And the Lord God planted a garden eastward in Eden, and there he put the man whom he had formed.
Isaac and Delia, can I ask you to make something different today and
Mhm.
take off these slides and give the opportunity that they would talk to you anything that they wanted. So only to try because we have about 15 minutes to finish. What do you think about that?
Okay.
Is it good? So let's try. Pessoal, nós vamos fazer agora na parte final da aula, a gente vai tirar o slide e nós vamos conversar em inglês, certo? Então,
Yes.
quem quiser falar, é só abrir o áudio, tá? E vamos falar agora. Could you take the slide, please, Isaac?
Okay, we stop the slides.
Yeah, we stop with it and we will try to talk, make a conversation, even though without this slide. Okay. So now agora vamos fazer o seguinte. Vocês estão vendo, o Isaac está aqui, a Adele está aqui, e aí, o Ellen, vamos tentar fazer uma conversa agora em inglês com qualquer assunto que você queira. Que assunto você gostaria de falar? Hello, Francinilde.
Hello.
What do you think about the classes? What would you like to ask?
Okay, you want me to ask something about the classes?
No, they. Ellen,
Yay.
Ellen, você gostaria de falar alguma coisa, Ellen? Conversar, perguntar? Agora é a vez do teste. A gente testar e exercitar aqui agora. Let's go.
I would like to know, Delia, what do you do? Are you missionary?
Yes, I am a missionary.
Yes.
Yes.
And excuse me, sir. And the class is still being recorded, yes?
Yes.
Okay.
Do you want to stop it?
No. Let's continue.
Okay.
Yes.
So, Ellie, do you have any more question or Francine, do you want to say something? Tem algo a mais que você gostaria de perguntar ou falar?
I don't know.
Any
So-
questions? Don't be shy.
What can you say about the way you study? What do you do when you start studying English? What material you use? What do you do exactly? Como que você faz para estudar inglês? Em inglês.
Okay. I like use Duolingo, Spotify, YouTube. YouTube, I like tips.
Type?
Minute tips. I watch Influence TV with Javi Carneiro. And I like watch movie. I study my lesson in English
Sabbath
too.
school lesson. Very good.
Duolingo, Spotify, YouTube. I have a friend, and I talk in English. I have friends, né? No one friend, but there are friends that speak in English, speaking in French.
Very good. Very
That's
good.
good.
Yes.
I forget the word.
What countries are your friends from?
How?
What
Your fr-
countries are your friends from?
Where do they live?
My friends?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Marvin lived in Ilhas Solomon. Solomon Island
Solomon Island.
is that island.
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 Marvin, Dadu live in France. Tarjan live in Turkey.
Turkey.
Turkey, yes, it's good.
Turkey. Peru logo.
You say Peru? Peru here in Brazil, here in South America, na América do Sul? Do Sul ou na Turquia?
Turquia.
So it's Turkey.
Turkey. Okay.
Yes.
But my friends Dadu and Tarjan, they speak in Portuguese too.
Very good.
So there is exchange, languages exchange. But I speak Portuguese and more Portuguese.
Yeah, soon you'll be
Congratulations.
speaking a lot of English, more English.
Yes.
How?
Yeah. Could you repeat that, Isaac, please? I think we lost connection.
What
So he
is
said it
speaking?
was beautiful to hear you speaking. Did I hear correctly?
Yes,
Okay.
yes, it's good.
Foi bom ouvir você, Ellie. Muito bom, viu? Parabéns.
Thank you. My listening is bad.
Oh, it's good. It's yours. You are in the beginning, and every beginning is like that. You need to have patience, paciência, and never give up. Nunca desistir. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Anyone else? Mais alguém quer tentar conversar aqui com o pessoal? Mais alguém quer tentar? Essa é a ideia da gente conversar aqui. Quanto mais a gente conversar, mais rápido vai aprendendo. Quem quer tentar agora? Ellie, quanto tempo você tem que estar estudando inglês, Ellie?
Since 250 years. 2015, desde 2015.
Since
Since
2015.
250. That's
Yeah.
it.
So when you say 2015, we understand. Or 2015.
But I needed to improve my English because there isn't practice. I read in English, I write in English, but I can't speaking because there isn't people that speak in English. here speaking Portuguese, only Portuguese. It's
Yes.
Yeah, but you
complicated.
speak very well. You're speaking English very well.
Thank you.
Good job.
But my listening is bad.
No, no.
No, it's good because you can
It's
hear
good.
us.
And I
Yeah.
need confidence.
Yes.
Yes. Very good. So yeah. Do you have any question, Eddie, for them? Do you have any other
There's
question?
another person who Sylvia.
Sylvia, you want to say something, Sylvia?
Oh,
Quer dizer algo?
Just say something. Can even say hello.
Sylvia, where is Sylvia? I don't know.
Silva, yeah, it's Silva Francis.
Francinilde,
Yes.
Luma, Rosana, anyone? Alguém quer falar alguma coisa? Quer fazer alguma pergunta?
And we also have Rosanna. They can just say hello.
Yes. Eu vou parar a gravação aqui para o pessoal ficar ficar mais à vontade. I will stop the recording so people will be more comfortable, okay?
Okay.
Let me come here.